Hello, 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 hello. Do you miss me? Because I miss you. My name is Miladies. I am your spirit shifter here on Galactic Hood Buddha, giving you this healing whether you like it or not. Because at the end of the day, that's what happens. People be like, I don't want to heal. Don't come to me. All right, so we do astrology, tarot, Reiki, mundane things, spiritual things, life path numbers, numerology, all of that good stuff. We do it here. For right now, we are looking at May 11th to the 17th. Yes, I have my calendar here. Two things that are happening this week astrologically is the new moon in Taurus is happening on the 16th into the 17th, depending on where you're at. And then Mercury is going into Gemini also. If you haven't noticed, Mercury is going faster than usual if you are paying attention. And pretty much it's going to be then moving into Cancer June 1st. So it literally was in Taurus May 2nd. 15 days later, boom, Gemini. Then another 15 days later, boom, Cancer. And then it's going to coast in the summer. So if you're feeling emotional in the summer, yeah, that's what this is going to be all about. Other than that, I'll come back with another video. If you haven't already checked out the blog, I'll put it down here so that you can see what is happening throughout the month. I'll give you guys day by day. For those of you looking for personal astrology, personal tarot, I am here so that we can get you moving into what your journey is or what you feel like your journey is for the current moment. All right. So I'm going to pull out some cards for the week, see what's happening for us, what aha moments or warnings spirit has for us. Other than that, yeah, let's get it popping. I'm not here for a long time, so let's just get to it because I do got things to do, just like you, right? All right, then. So let's go. So we're going to pull out a card. Okay, hold on. We're going to pull out a card. As a matter of fact, let me use these. A card for each day of the week. So we're going to pull out 7 cards just to give everybody a heads up. All right, so we are doing 1 card for the week. The angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, for protecting and for guiding when it comes to May 11th to the 17th. Oh, shout out to all my Tauruses and your birthdays. One of my best friends passed away 2 years ago. 2 years ago, May 16th. The bestest friend I could ever have. And yes, it was my male friend, Gregory Campbell. I miss him. We was friends since the 9th grade. All right. So shout out to all my Taurus. All right. Let's see what May 11th has for us. What is the message for May 11th, 2026? The Ace of Swords in the upright position. Can you see that? Oh, no, because we got natural light now. You feel me? All right. The 12th. May 12th. We have the Page of Coins in reverse. May 13th. The 9 of Coins reverse. Oh, some of y'all saving money, huh? Y'all, okay. I see that. Not Page of Coins, 9 of Coins. Some of y'all even starting a new job on Tuesday. Wednesday, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th. Thursday, the 14th. The King of Cups. Ooh. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. The 11th, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, the 15th. Don't come at me. The 3 of Cups. Okay. What? All these cards coming out in reverse. This week it feels like some of y'all don't even want to be part of the world this week. What happened? What happened? You know what? Let me get my charger. The 16th. We have the Justice card. What the fuck is going on? And then the 17th. We got two cards for the 17th. Oh, we got, what the fuck? The Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, and then the Nine of Wands, which did turn around earlier. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Page of Swords. So first and foremost, for this week, write. Get into your notebooks and write. The Page of Swords is new ideas coming in. You see that? New ideas coming in. Do you see the swirls? That's the universe, God, source, universe, whoever it is that you believe in, that's providing you with the ideas and the starts. The Page of Swords is start. It's like an apprentice. What does an apprentice does? They get the details first. They get guided first. They get mentors. They get what is needed in the moment so that they can be able to move forward with your own thoughts, like your own creativity. Inspiration. You see, she's wearing light bulbs, right? What is inspiring you this week? What is inspiring you this week to shift? Because I do feel like a lot of us are mentally alert and becoming aware of our surroundings, from the Three of Cups to the Page of Coins, our money, our friends and family, our relationships. And it's just like, oh, my ladies, that's typical. I guess so. But apparently y'all thinking about that this week. What y'all want me to do? Especially after Uranus left Taurus, it left some of us feeling like, where is the money? And some of us is like, oh, we got the money. So where are you with that? What happened the last 7 years when it came to your finances? I know because the Nine of Coins and the Page of Coins came out, I'm going into the aspect that some of you guys may have an investment that you're looking to place somewhere so that it can grow, and some of you are restarting from an investment you already had. I'm trying to charge my phone at the same time. Okay. All right, so let's start with Monday, Moon Day, the Ace of Swords, ideas, thoughts, conversations. If you haven't already thought about having that deep conversation with whoever it is, whether if it's your job, whether if it's your friend, you guys already know your categories are different. If you haven't, you see the sun? If you haven't already started that conversation, let Monday be the day to start that conversation for whatever it is whatever that new thought is, And of course, it's talking to people that's actually going to push you towards that new beginning. Why? Because Tuesday, you get to it. Whatever you do on Monday, as far as getting your ideas in order, getting organized, Swords is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. If you have any of those aspects in your chart, then you guys are also going to be more heightened with these thoughts. Especially my Geminis and my Aquariuses. Aquarius has Pluto, Gemini has Uranus. That's going to be long term situations, right? So now, starting from now, how can you set yourself up from now, right? And then with the Page of Coins in reverse, it's about studying. You see all those books? It's about researching, studying. The new idea comes in on Monday. Tuesday, you figure things out. You see where you can start, where you can go. Some of you guys might be able to go into, you see that like a financial bank. Some of you guys might be able to go into a financial a financial company and get, well, I don't know, if you're in a business, you could be getting a loan tomorrow. You could be, and again, it all depends on your chart. This is general reading, so take what fits. If you're already in this process, then this might be for you. Getting a loan, a personal loan, getting a business loan, or just in general receiving some type of abundance tomorrow. And you're going to be kind of quiet about it because a lot of you want to take that and invest it into something else. At least share with somebody that's going to be supporting you in this new journey, because this new journey that you start on Tuesday will become extremely fruitful on Wednesday. Look at the Nine of Coins. Wednesday just talks about you picking from the ideas that you got on Monday, the studying, the research that you did, whether if it's like, if you were starting a new business, you might be going into the aspect of incorporating your business. And after incorporating your business, that's when you start seeing how the money's going to be flowing into for the business to pay for itself. For others of you, if you are starting a new job, this means this week, if you are, Wednesday is going to be the day that things become more apparent on Wednesday. But with the 9, of course, it does mean that you are basking in the fruit of your labor. Look at all of those coins and flowers. You just like pick your choice. That's another thing. Choices will be given on Wednesday. So if you feel like Monday you may not have a choice, Tuesday you might feel a little foggy because you don't know where to go. Wednesday there's going to be choices. All right. So be alert this week. Be alert this week. What are your choices? There's so many out there. Which one fits your current situation, your circumstances? Which one fits your budget? Which, if you have a budget, which one fits your family goals? Which one fits your self-care goals? Right? Because some of us might be going into these different type of work, because a lot of us are starting over. Don't forget that this is a 1 year. My significant other has to remind me it's a 1 year, it's a 1 year, it's a 1 year. Yes, it is a 1 year. So with that being said, a lot of us are starting over. So if you feel that that's you, then go ahead and get into details, get organized, because what you set up for this year is going to push you into the followings that's coming up, right? I know we heard that before, and it's the truth, right? Get on your rewiring your mindset. Rewire your mindset, rewire your mindset. Well, how do I rewire my mindset? Frequency, sound frequency. Anytime you hear a negative Nancy or doubtful Dan coming in saying that you're not good enough, stop it, cancel it, and add something that puts you in a space of saying that you are worthy enough, that you are enough. All right, hold on. Let me get my charger. All right, so boom, boom, boom. So then we got Thursday. Thursday, we got the Knight of Cups. Get into your emotions. This is in reverse. In reverse is more of self. So for those of us who haven't yet balanced the masculine and the feminine energy, this is the time to take control of some of that emotion. You see that emotion? But you see how he has that strong arm? It's like I overcame some of these battles. So again, this week is going to be a up and down week where we're figuring out where our emotions are at, where our finances are at, where my thoughts are at. It's like a restart, right? And I do feel like after that full moon in Scorpio definitely was a restart, right? And so those of you who are starting from scratch since May 1st, May 1st did a restart for a lot of people. So if you're part of that, balance your emotions, right? With the Knight of Cups, I also see that there might be some suitors coming in on Thursday. So if you are singling and mingling, you know what I mean? Or in the process of getting into your next love experience, Thursday could be a great day. As a matter of fact, I even think the book says that Thursday, y'all know I got my astrology book. Thursday is a great day to date. Yeah, it did, right? And look in the cards. Hold on. Because you know sometimes y'all be trying to act like. All right, so it said, Thursday is also, yeah, it says it right here. You want me to highlight it for you? No, let me stop. Thursday is also the best date night of the week, although you may want to avoid Friday as feelings could easily get hurt. So there you go. Date on Thursday. All right. If you on the apps, if you are getting to know somebody, if you let somebody on red, if you ghosted somebody, I don't know. Go hit them up. All right. Also, balance your inner child, right? As we get older, our inner child is always going to still be there. So what can we do to kind of like appease our inner child? Oh, well, I already took care of my inner child. First of all, when did you stop becoming a child? Let's talk about that. Does the age really say that you stop becoming a child? Or is when you decide that you're paying bills that you're not a child anymore? Heck, even children pay bills because when when our parents decided to put the cable bill, for some of us, decided to put the cable bill under our names when we was 5 years old, all right, we was paying bills. So when do you feel like a child? Or when does that ever leave? Think about that. All right, so taking care of your inner child can be as easy as reading your favorite books, right? The Babysitter's Club and all that, reading your favorite book to watching a cartoon to simply just coloring. Your teenage self, that's still a child, right? Your teenage self, maybe you want to jump double dutch, maybe you want to I don't know, visit your old junior high school or high school. See, write down who was your favorite teacher. There's so many ways that we can heal, but I am seeing that Thursday, some of that past hurt or wound might be coming up to tip you over, right? As you can see, like that water is like tipping over. And so it's best for you to stay in alignment. Ahoy. Stay in alignment when it comes to your emotions. I'm hearing try not to overreact that day. I'm not sure what you're going to encounter or what I'm going to encounter, but stay calm that day. All right, Friday, the Three of Cups in reverse. What I'm seeing here, there's a lot of friendship realignment happening. And Thursday and Friday, we kind of like, some of us are going to be sad because we want to go out with people, we want to connect with the people that we used to, and they're not available at this current time. So some of us might be hanging out with people on Friday, excuse me, that we are not really interested in hanging out with. I mean, don't put yourself in that predicament. I mean, I will say the truth, I don't feel like hanging out, you know what I mean? But a lot of people, you guys do be coming up with specific do I want to say excuses, or do we come up with specific words and verbiage to get ourselves out of certain situations? I don't know who was that for, but it had to be coded that way. All right, so the Three of Cups also talks about emotions. Throughout this whole week, we have two cups, the Knight of Cups and the Three of Cups. We got three swords, we got two major arcanas, and we got one Nine of Wands. So we might be a spiritually kind of like blocked this week. We might be more paying attention to the mundane world, and that is okay, right? We got that Taurus energy, right? The Sun in Taurus is the one that provides us with that energy to be here, to be grounded. So take care of your body. This also means on Friday, take care of your body. The Three of Cups, you see how she's grounded on the floor? I want to say this is a meeting with you yourself. You know how me, myself, and I, that's three people. That's who you're meeting with on Friday. Me, myself, and I. You, after Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, especially Thursday, there's a regrouping of who am I? All right. And there's nothing wrong with asking who you are. All right. Who am I after shifting what I did this week? And what has happened in the last January, February, March, April, in the last 4 months? All right. Saturday, there is, and again, Spirit is telling me this energy could be intermingled throughout the week for many of us. So it might happen before, it might happen after, it might happen next week. Tarot has timeline, no timeline. All right. So the Justice card, well, I'm saying that because the Justice card is on Saturday, but I'm thinking that a lot of you guys are going to be dealing with a lot of court situation, or just some type of balance when it comes to your respect, some type of balance when it comes to, right? You see the compassion, her hair is pink, so it's not like an aggressive justice. It's not an aggressive battle. It's a battle that already had to come into balance this week. So for some, Saturday might be that balance, right? There's going to be a lot of communication this week, a lot of communication. So Saturday with the Justice card, bring a balance to yourself after the week has gone along. I'm telling y'all, right, if you journal, if you like to journal, journal. If you don't like to journal, I don't know what to say to you. Maybe you can talk on your phone like I always tell you guys, or you can use Word on Google Drive, and you can speak. Like you don't want to speak either. You don't want to speak into your phone. Anyways, the Justice card is here to assist you on Saturday. So you see how it's black and white. So there's not going to be any gray area on Saturday. So pay attention. Again, if it happens to you before or after, still pay attention. But there's some type of justification or justice that's coming in this week for you and I. Then Sunday is the wrap day, but we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the High Priestess in reverse. Sunday is literally an intuitive day where you have to trust your intuition. Things are not going to feel right. Things are not going to sound right. The Nine of Wands is like Spirit is guiding you. You see her? Spirit has guided you up to this time, And it's like now we pretty much letting you go on your own and see how you can handle whatever it is that you have been working on. What have you been working on spiritually? Is it your clairvoyance? Is it your tarot? Is it self-care? Is it distance healing? What have you been working on? Getting to know your spirit guides. Right now, you see how she's off the path. They're taking kind of like taking you off the path on Sunday so that you can do this, what we're doing this week, to be in a space of releasing those energies that no longer serve you, releasing the energies that might keep you stuck. You see how even though it's the Eight of Swords and you might feel like you don't know where you're going, Spirit is like, yo, here's the knife is in your hand. Cut the bondages off. Once you cut that bondage off, then you are going to be clear, which means that in the upright position, these two came in the upright position. Use your intuition. The high priestess, you are going to be very intuitive either this whole week or specifically on Sunday. You're very intuitive, right? So listen to yourself. Take 5 to 10 minutes to just listen to your intuition to see what it's saying. Maybe you can't hear things. Maybe if you get a thought about writing something, write it down. We're going to be getting hella messages. And if you think for 1 second that you are the only one in the earth that is not intuitive, but you got that fucking wrong. Everybody's fucking intuitive. All you have to do is necessarily tap in. You don't want to tap in? Of course you're going to think you're not intuitive. When are you deciding to tap in? You don't trust yourself, but you trust other people? Come on now. All right. So, yes, Sunday might be a little bit chaotic on the spiritual level because of everything we collected this entire week. This is pretty good. Let me take out some love cards because I know y'all sitting there wondering what's going on with love this week. Now, again, it doesn't resonate with everybody. Pick what's yours. But overall, I do see this week being a nice, intuitive, high vibrational thought processing week. Like the thoughts is going to be like this. Innovative thoughts. The angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, protecting and forgetting. When it comes to love, please provide us with 3 cards. When it comes to love, this is whether you're in a relationship. I'm breaking it. This in general, whether if you're in a relationship, whether you're on the process to your next love life. Here's the first one. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if you've been wondering, for those of you who had just met somebody, it's saying at this current time that is your soulmate. Now, don't get it twisted. We get 12 soulmates in each lifetime. So calm down. Is it a bestie? Is it a dog? Is the dog that you got this week your soulmate? All right. Other than that, take that into consideration, and of course, ask questions with the person that you're dating with. How do they feel about you? Okay, so soulmates. Again, create your own create your own sorry. Create your own definition of what soulmate is. For others of you, this person might be it. What y'all up to? Talk to me. The next one is, this situation involves marriage. So are you married? Are you getting married? Are you getting married? I feel like some